All right, this is part two of the previous message. You're going to have to take that message how it applies to you. I most definitely can resonate with it, but I don't want my energy to overpower everything. And I'm talking from a place of experience. So, um, I feel like some of you guys could have returned home, right? Maybe to your mother figure, or just take it how it resonates. Maybe this person was wealthy within their finances or their material wealth, like they had a house that they owned, or they had a lot of money under their name, hence an inheritance that was supposed to be left for you. I feel like you were supposed to come into, like after a funeral or something, a death, you were supposed to come into some type of sudden wealth within finances and within material possessions or values. However, I feel like there was a lot of gossip when it came to this official person's who was very business savvy. They had impeccable taste. They were very um, organized, detailed, nurturing, caring. They were a realist, right? This person could be an earth sign. They don't have to be. I already called out all the signs in part one: Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, etc. I feel like there were some greedy individuals. Okay, a marriage most definitely could be significant for a lot of you all. This is tying to um, a probate case, right? A situation like that where it's like domestic, tying to family ties. Maybe there was someone who were married and then one of them passed away. They had, you know, money under them, but the person that they expected to, you know, do right by you all, or maybe you expected people to do right by you, it didn't go that way. If anything, they stole the inheritance or the money that was supposed to be given to you. And I feel like these people's karma is basically coming into bad health themselves, um, or whatever the case may be. Or maybe this person that passed away, they passed away from bad health, um, or something like that. But I feel like these people who stole from you, they left you in this despaired energy, and you may have felt like that this person was in high honor, but in reality they were a false person. They had on a mask, okay, probably since the very first time that they came into connection with you and your family. Maybe some of you guys, is you didn't have the best community as well. Like maybe there were really no one around to support you, or these people that portrayed themselves as family, or family by marriage or whatever. It didn't give that. You know, it gave selfish, it gave gossiping, calculating, being very strategic when it came to this. Okay, maybe somebody was kind of irresponsible, or they didn't finish something, right? Because if you know that you're, maybe this is not talking about the person that passed away, 3, 2, 1 on the clock, but maybe somebody didn't know that it was their time. They thought that they still had more time left, or maybe they couldn't really do much at that moment. So maybe they started on something, but they didn't get to finish because they passed away. I'm not really sure who this energy applies to. I can confirm a little bit more of it. Okay, so when I confirmed this irresponsible, doesn't finish things type of energy, the child came out. So either this could be, and when I confirmed the child, unexpected income came out in reverse. So maybe there was some unexpected income that was supposed to go to a child, but something wasn't fully finished. Or maybe the person who was supposed to give this was very irresponsible and they did not do that. Or maybe the individual who left a will or an inheritance or something like that, they probably didn't put things in motion appropriately so that all of this wouldn't go on. It's like maybe they did, because I remember in part one it said something about a letter or something was left. So I don't know if this person just trusted this individual to do right, or if they didn't really finish creating a will or something like that. But anyways, this is just like a karmic lesson. I feel like this was supposed to really teach you something. However, it caused major challenges, and like a whole turning point in your life that probably was for the worse, right? maybe something was postponed. I'm seeing regression here, lack of progress, thinking small. Maybe some of y'all didn't realize that this would even happen. But I feel like other people, they were very strategic when it came to this, for sure. Maybe they feel like this was going to be their easy way out, to take the load off of themselves, or to just be a stingy individual. And maybe they influenced other people who were very easily influenced. And that's not validating anything, because I guarantee you, people know right from wrong. You know right from wrong when you're a kid, and you don't even have to be taught right and wrong. It's a feeling. Excuse me. So the Knight of Coins energy, the impatient, doesn't finish things, bored, irresponsible energy, could be a child, or maybe the child of these individuals or something like that. Or it could just have something to do with the unexpected income that a child was supposed to get that did not happen because of what I was saying earlier. See, it's crazy because when I'm confirming this Queen of Coins, I'm seeing courthouse, high honor. So this could be your energy, or this could be the person that had the money left for you. Maybe they were doing certain things to pave the way for you all. But I'm telling you, maybe something unexpected happened, like death, or, you know, putting their trust in the wrong person, or not completing something before they passed away. It's just very deep, and I'm gonna keep it at a part 2 because I still have a lot of time to put more information in this. But if you want your own personal, because this is a collective, every message may not be for you within this message. Sometimes we're like, this really resonates with me, this whole message may be for me, and sometimes you could be lucky enough to have that, or it could really be shifted around differently depending on who you are. I don't feel like this was supposed to happen. I don't feel like this was fate or anything. I don't feel like this was supposed to be a part of your destiny, right? And now I'm thinking of destiny swap. Somebody tried to get what was yours, and now they're facing a whole lot of karma. Some of these people are facing imprisonment, or they will be facing imprisonment. Maybe some of these people went to jail before. Okay, but I feel like whatever they were trying to achieve, man, it's given they were doing certain things right under your nose. For some of you guys, they knew that this was closer to achieve than they realized, and they probably tried to go after it. But there's consequences for all things, right? Especially if you're not operating with integrity. See, these people were operating from this devil energy, and they operated quickly in this space. Thieves, liars, manipulators, betrayers. Okay, something about air travel could even be significant. They made a deal with the devil, honey. Now, once again, 4 people, more or less, could be very significant. Wow. I do apologize if this has happened to you, but know that nothing goes. People will be getting their karma. And obviously you will come into the life that you were always meant to live, regardless if what was for you didn't come for you. I feel like maybe it's just going to be delayed a bit, and you're probably going to retrieve this in other ways instead of the way that you were meant to. Some of you guys, maybe you're still going to be receiving it in the way that you was always meant to, but it may be, once again, a little delayed. But the month September 10 or 11, up, whatever, further down, be very significant. I feel like somebody was very concerned as well, especially because they knew that they didn't put in the work for something. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like their guilty conscience was kicking in, but they still proceeded. They still acted. And the crazy thing is, they acted with haste. They did this as soon as they could. Some of these people was probably trying to come off and gift you things, or come off as if they were this person in high honor, but that wasn't the case at all. And this community of people, very significant. It has something to do with marriage. Okay, maybe people at a wedding. Ooh wee. Come, get a personal, okay?